How's it going, man? I asked him, how much was this paying you from DoorDash? I do this too. How much was this? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, is what he said. Today we're going to be doing a little experimenting. I'm going to order DoorDash as a consumer. I'm going to leave 0 tip and see how long it takes and figure out why people are accepting these kind of orders. Now, DoorDash does tell the customers that we get all the tips, but they don't care. I order DoorDash from time to time. I used to use the service a lot more when I was doing certain lives, and I would order something and see how it went from the consumer end. It's been a little while since I've ordered and done a video to share the experience and tipped nothing. $0 tip. I, in today's video, is going to be an uneducated, miserable person and leave 0.00, type 0.00, not leave a tip, and see how long it takes. Are Dashers losing the battle of making money because people can order without tipping? This driver could make $2, $3, $4 with no tip because somebody will accept it. Are we losing because people are willing to work for pennies? Let's see how long this takes. Estimated arrival time, 22 to 34 minutes. Welcome back to Mr.BetonYou. If you like the gig economy, if you like entertainment, relatability, if you like rants, if you like real, this could be a channel for you. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like. Let me know if you're new in the comments below before we get started. All right, so we're ordering from the Global Quesadilla Company. I picked up a catering from them earlier on Easy Cater, and I did a large order on DoorDash. So I was like, you know what? When I'm done for the day, I want to try one of those big ass quesadillas. Let's see how much it costs. Let's see if it's good. I've never eaten there before. One quesadilla. Okay, and this is with a discount. Subtotal $16.98. Delivery fee $2.49. Would have been $3.99. Get a discount for some reason. Fees and estimated tax $4.57. The discount, because it's happy hour and I'm getting like 20 or 30% off. What am I getting? I'm getting some kind of promotion. Anyways, 30% off between 2 and 5. Is the discount's $5.09. I let the $0 tip, so $18.95. $5 was the suggested tip, so it would have taken me up to $23. But I was miserable and I typed 0.00. This particular place is almost 5 miles from where I live. So not a short trip for the Dasher, but not super long. In the middle of the day, after the lunch rush, before dinner. As you can see here, there's a little section where you can put in, drop off notes, hand to me with notes, leave it at the door with notes. I simply have, please leave it at the table. This is where customers will select hand to me, go into the notes, and then type leave it at the door. Strange, people, strange. This is where customers will have leave it at the door and type in like I had yesterday, where the guy's like, I'll be waiting for you on the other side of the door. Or weird instructions or good instructions. This is where the customers leave them. They stay that way unless you change it. So I think a lot of people use the app. One time they wanted it, leave it at the door, leave it at the table. Another time they want hand to me, they don't change it. That's why they meet you at the door, even though it says leave it at the door, but they meet you at the door. I think customers don't know that those first instructions you put in for delivery will stay there unless you change it. Man, DoorDash is expensive. If you're leaving any reasonable tip, it is expensive. Wow. You know what though? Let's select hand to me. Let's do hand to me instead and see who drops it off and see if we can ask them why they accepted it, how much did the offer screen show, and just why are they accepting these lowball orders? Are they doing it by time? Are they doing it by offer? Are they new? Are they a veteran? And we're gonna have to throw in some cash tip, right? Let's do hand to me. Before we get into that, you guys tell me, when you order on DoorDash or Uber Eats, if you even use them, how much do you usually tip? Is it based on percentage, mileage? Do you tip a certain dollar amount regardless of how much you're spending? And do you tip on your pickup orders? If you're ordering out takeout for yourself or your family, do you tip on those? Do you tip for coffee? What are the things in the service industry, food delivery or pickup or dining? How do you look at that tipping in 2024? Because I think it's changing. I think people are upset, frustrated, tip fatigued out, whatever word you want to use. But how do you, as a gig economy worker or a consumer if you're watching, how do you look at tips in 2024? How do you give your gratitude towards the other person on the other side of that counter, the other side of the door, or taking your order at a restaurant? You tell me in the comment section, how are you tipping in 2024? And has it changed at all because your economy, your finances has gotten better or worse? All right, order is placed. There we go. And it's giving me 14 minutes to DoorDash. We're not going to do any kind of DoorDash. Basically, I could add things from like a local Aldi or liquor store, another restaurant, a 7-Eleven. It is what it is. It's a way for DoorDash to, obviously get some more fees, and then the Dasher to make more money. $18.71 is what it cost us. We did not leave a tip. How long would it take? It is currently $2.56. All right, 3:03. We finally have a match. Eduardo. He's gonna pick up our food. You're a Dasher. Eduardo. Eduardo, can you see that? Ah, Eduardo. Oh, Eduardo. Okay, so let's go ahead, and there he is. So he's close to the actual spot. If you zoom out, you can see exactly where he's at. He's there. He's a block away, maybe a block and a half. So he's working downtown area. He's on West Pine. Maybe he just dropped something off. Who knows? There's a lot of things around there. And he decided to take an order that could have been showing him $2, could have been $3, could have been $4. There's not a base pay. There's not a peak pay right now that I'm aware of. So probably showing him based on where he's at. We'll call it 5 miles. So $2, $3, $4 for 5 miles is what he accepted, unless he's doing earned by time. And yes, there is no peak pay. This is the current app. That area is downtown St. Louis, is where that place is at. No peak pay. So this order is basically $2 for 5 miles. All right, so now let's figure out how much we're gonna tip him in cash, I guess, and wait for him outside. So here are the tip options. We got $4 here, $5, and a 20. What should we leave him? Should we give him that? Should we give him that? Should we give him a combination of this with some of that? Should we give him just this? Should we give him nothing? Let's wait for him outside. I guess we could sit here. All right, let's see how long it takes for our quesadilla to show up. Well, I'd say that was a lot quicker than I would have liked, actually. Keeping it fresh. Dashers boost earnings by making more stops and can keep things fresh with insulated bags. So basically, DoorDash is telling me as a customer that Eduardo might be having a stacked right on here. I didn't pay for the priority. They keeping my food warm, but he might have other stops. It is what it is. But headed to me, arriving 3:25 to 3:31. So we still got about 20 minutes, maybe a little bit less, up to 20 minutes. All right, so Eduardo definitely has a stop. As you can see, he's got another pickup, and he's got a stop right before me. So get your money. I hope it was worth it. Maybe they stacked it. Maybe my miserable ass that didn't tip got stacked with somebody that did. That's very likely, actually. And he might not even know that which order is which. And check it out. This is where you can add a tip. If you hit add tip, defaults to 4, but you can change it. So yeah, some customers do that. Not a lot. Some do. It's usually the ones that have already tipped. All right, here he comes. Man, it's windy. Super windy. I think that's our guy right there in a white car. You see him? Pretty sure that's him. How's it going, man? All right, so this order took a little bit of time, but there was another order before mine. The guy pulled up across the street, said, "I am here," in the little in-app chat. He's across the street. The way he was coming, he would have had to done a U-turn to be like directly in front of my house. Doesn't matter. Got out, crossed the street, came up. No hot bag, handed it to me. I thought I was recording with the camera and I hadn't hit record. It is what it is. Asked him how he was doing, said fine. He had earbuds in, took them out. Didn't seem to speak a lot of English. I asked him, busy day? Yeah. How much was this paying you? From DoorDash. I do this too. How much was this? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That's what he said. I don't know. So he's got to be doing earn by time, or he doesn't even care to look, or was on a stack and there was a total price and he doesn't know. No tip, no trip's a thing, but I think customers know if they don't leave a tip, they're gonna get it at some point. They just know it because they've done it enough, because there's enough people that accept it. So here's the food. Just quesadillas with some dipping sauces, nothing fancy. Oh, the things I do for science. I'm a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. We're not winning the no tip, no trip battle. Some of us are, but as a collective, there's so many dashers out here delivering people things like this for a couple dollars. Breaks my heart. So that's the video. I think we on YouTube at least for me and some of y'all, we think we are touching these dashers out here. And I know I've helped a lot of people. It's, you know, you have, if you're watching, you've helped people, you run into dashers, you talk about things, but there's just so many new people on this platform that come every day and they take everything, or they do them by time, or they don't know that they don't have to accept everything that comes on the phone. And you know, it is what it is. Some would say, and they might be right, we don't need, or we need people that are willing to take everything, Pedro, because while they're on a $2 order, that allows us to see something better. Somebody has to service the people that don't tip. Maybe Eduardo's one of those guys. Anyways, it's been a good day. That's what I got. Taking a little bit of a walk. Spend time with your family this weekend. Hope you guys do the same. And if you want to tip me, you can leave a super sticker in the comment section. That's all I got. I'll see y'all tomorrow.